my morning went just about as planned. My boss, after I went to all the trouble to create the business plan and executive summary, reviewing last year's performance and market analysis, provided him with a bunch of data, and he immediately went back to, well, you need to go through the fire to get the reward. And oh my God. I told him he reminds me of the tattoo artist that tells me I have to endure the pain in order to enjoy the tattoo. And I'm like, dude, my role is to get hospitals and data centers and large IT companies and chip manufacturers, auto manufacturers, Department of Defense, etc., to sign large contracts with our organization to service their equipment, maintain it, and provide high levels of efficiencies. What you really want me to do is be an expert at being in front of the client and understanding our business and their business so that I can help them make good data-driven decisions. Making me go through this whole exercise of understanding past performance of clients I have no idea, I've never worked with, etc., is defeating the purpose. I'm going to spend a bunch of time learning basically how to navigate our internal systems, and I'm not going to be in front of a client. And then by the time it's time to get in front of a client, the opportunity may have passed itself. So I'm asking simple questions like, can you just give me 3 things? What did the clients do last year? What is our projection for them this year? And what would be pick a number, 3, 4, 5, 10 things that you would like, or in your experience, suggest that I do in order to engage those clients that we might make the goal that we set for ourselves during budget in October and November of last year. And his response again was, well, you just need to go into the computer system and pull out that information and figure it out yourself. That's your role, and we need you to understand it and all this stuff. I'm like, dude, could I just get a little help on the curve? Could I just get a little boost on the learning curve? For Christ's sake, why do I got to go through all of this exercise? I'm pushing a rock uphill. It makes no sense. Just tell me these numbers. I'm going to go in and learn this stuff over the time that I'm part of the organization. But why do I got to do it right now? It makes no sense to me. The outcome ultimately is what you want me to do is be able to sign contracts, generate high dollars of high margin revenue for our organization, and I'm not doing it sitting in front of the computer. Just my take, it's something that I've dealt with as a consultant all the time. Companies oftentimes get wrapped around who they are as a technology company or as a science company or whatever, and they their ego's in the way, their pride's in the way. They want you to understand they're the best there is, they're the sharpest technology company, they're the smartest, blah 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 blah, and they forget they're actually a sales company. You got to sell. You have to sell your shit. You got to be able to tell the story, and then you can tell them all about how great you are. But if you're not selling anything and you're running around telling everybody we're the best, and you're not selling, there's a problem. I could give a shit about what's in the system right now. I'm new. I don't know anything about these clients, so I'm asking for help, guidance from the organization to say, hey, here's what we know. We've been dealing with them for the last 15 years. Here's the revenue they've done over the last year. Here's what we projected in budget for next year. And here's where we think you should prioritize or focus your high-skilled professional background and experience to generate additional revenue with these clients. I would be like on cloud 9. Great, I'll stay in my lane. I'll go out and kill it for you. But now what you want me to do is go sit in front of a computer for the next 20 days and become a data entry expert or a cloud-based HubSpot expert or some stupid fucking thing. Anyway, frustrating as hell. It's exactly why it's hard to work for other people. At the same time, I've got a couple other gigs for all-day detail. I ended up having 3 or 4 clients call me and want quotes for 4 cars at Barrett Jackson. The auto auction is right around the corner. It's January 18th, starts. It goes for 9 days. So I'll have several clients calling me to get their cars ready for the auction. What a great experience. That's such a blast. And it's super cool for my soul. I get to disappear for a while and help people on their cars and see them happy and watch them go across on the TV, across the aisle. And if I'm there, I get to be there. So I'm super excited about that, and that'll help me balance some of this. But boy, God, life is hard, right? I mean, this could be so easy, but this boss, he's got his ego and pride in the way, and it's going to be his way. You'll do it this way. It doesn't matter. He can't see the forest for the trees. And unfortunately that happens a lot. And companies, they figure it out over time, but oftentimes they lose really good people as a result, because those really good people have certain skill sets and proficiencies that other guys don't have. And while they don't require hand-holding, they just require a little bit of guidance and some course correction, if you would. And you usually do really well with those people. But those same people, I'm speaking of, sometimes we rub people the wrong way because we are aggressive. We kind of have a way of saying, look, I know this works. I've done this before, but you got to say it without offending them. You got to make it have their own idea. It's so much bullshit when you should be able to just say, hey, dude, look, we both want the same thing. You want me to increase revenue by 33% or 40% or whatever it is. You want me to increase the share of wallet from these particular clients. And you want me to grow overall revenue at, 45 or 46% margin year over the year. Tell me about these clients, since I have no knowledge of them. Tell me about their frequency, their equipment, their age of their equipment. Give me everything you can, the tribal knowledge. Tell me the tribal knowledge. Give me the inside baseball scoop so that I can just go to work and kill it for you. But nope. I got to go through this exercise in futility just so that this guy can feel like he's got his thumb on me and can, we're doing it. He can report out. We're really doing it the right way. We're blah, 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 blah. In the meantime, as a result, there won't be any new business written this month, probably, because unless something falls in my lap, I'm going to be stuck, turning into a fucking data analyst instead of being a professional HVAC salesperson for these people. Anyway, just typical in life, right? I'm thankful for All Day Detail. I get a chance to be able to break it up a little bit and have a different look than being sitting in front of this computer the whole time. And I'm going to go see my grandkids work out. They're little athletes. They make me so proud. There's the one thing me and Tammy just all we wanted to do when I sold my company and retired was we were going to come back to Arizona and just follow those kids around. We believe that heaven, if you were to believe in heaven, we believed heaven was a gymnasium or a family sports campus where they had all the sports in the world, and that's all you did all day long was just play sports. We loved the smell of a gym. Weird, right? When we would come in to watch the boys play basketball, and you could smell it, it's an odor, it's an acquired taste, if you would, no doubt. But we love that, and I don't get enough of it. And then part of my guilt and shame is that she's not here to be able to participate in that, and so I feel very guilty and for being here. It's hard. Anyway, just another message. I hope you find some value in it. Please find some joy. Find someone to tell them they're doing well. Tell someone you care and you love them. People need to know that stuff. There's not enough of that we do today. There's so many victims and so many people pointing fingers and so many people reminding you of what a failure you are. Find someone today to tell them they're doing a good job and tell them how much they matter to you. I hope you all have a great day. I'll catch you later.